Getting all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Dallas Cowboys Revival series. That is right. If you're not familiar with what this series entails, it's basically where we take a team, this being the Dallas Cowboys, we put a bunch of NFL players on the team that need to have their careers either saved or revived or helped out in any way. And they're all on one team, and we try to win a championship while developing them and turning them back into what they had been in the past or never were. So, last episode, we made our first addition to the team. It was a quarterback, and it was the biggest bust in NFL history to this point, Jamarcus Russell. He didn't play amazing. But he also didn't play, like, horrible. He's got horrible accuracies, so he threw a lot of interceptions. But at the end of the game, we were still sort of in a position to win the game, even with the bad play of Jamarcus Russell. So I didn't cut him. I let him go on the team one more week. We'll give him another chance at quarterback this week. If he can't get it done, then we'll move on and give Russell Wilson the starting spot back. Or maybe we add somebody else. I don't know. So this week, we're taking on the New Orleans Saints, which in real life did not go very well for the Cowboys. Hopefully it goes different for us. But we have added another player to the team. Now, like I've said in the past, if you guys want to submit players or people in general you want to see added to this team that you think might be fun or interesting, leave them down below in the comments and I will add them. Remember, one player per week. So this week, I have added a defensive player. One of my favorite people in wrestling history. It is Brock Lesnar. Yes, I've added the Beast, Brock Lesnar, multiple-time heavyweight champion, UFC heavyweight champion, and at one point tried out for the Minnesota Vikings. Did not unfortunately make the team, unfortunately for him, but did try out. I think it was back in like 2005. 2006, around that time, is when he tried out for the Vikings. If you look it up, there are pictures of him on the internet in a Vikings uniform and on a practice field and stuff. So he did try out for the Vikings at one time, so he has a connection to the NFL, and so I thought, you know what, it might be fun to bring him back. Now, the downside to this is he's 47 years old. So that's going to be a little bit difficult to work with. Now, the Madden age doesn't let you go over 40, so I had to make him 40 years old in this, but we know that he is 7 years even older than that at 47 years old. It's going to be fun to see him on the football field. This is getting out of control. Let's get into it and see how Brock Lesnar's debut goes. If you enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let's get into it. So here we are, week number 2 of the NFL season. Remember, the sliders are all boosted to 75 for the CPU. We're all still at 50 base numbers for us to make it a little bit more challenging. And here is our lineup. It is assembled of teams of players that have either passed their prime or never had a prime or kind of got forgotten by the league and forgotten by the media and forgotten by the fans and all kinds of big busts, whatever it may be. They can find themselves on this team. And obviously, last episode, we introduced ourselves back to Jamarcus Russell, who is a bad quarterback. But we're going to give him a second chance. Again, a second chance here in today's episode as the starting quarterback. But if we scroll to the defense and we go down, actually, he's not on the depth chart. I'll have to make him go on the depth chart. Let's just change that real quick. If we go down to, he's going to be playing left end. And if we can scroll all the... Oh, he's not even on here. Oh, no. Where's he at? He's on the team. I made him. Trust me. Let me go to the actual roster screen. Then I can show you. All right, NFL roster screen. He's bad overall. Let's just say that. Let's go to there, and there he is, Brock Lesnar, or as Paul Heyman likes to call him, Brock Lesnar. He is here. He's a 40-year-old player, but obviously I said that in the intro. He is 47 in real life. He's on a one-year deal, same deal as Jamarcus Russell, and here he is out of Minnesota, where he was an All-American, one of the best college wrestlers of all time at Minnesota. 6'3", 286 is his actual height and weight, and these are his moves. He's got strength because he's Brock Lesnar, and he's got hit power. If he can get to you, he'll hit you hard, but everything else is bad, as you might expect from a guy that hasn't played in the NFL or never even made it to the NFL since 2005. So, yeah, we're going to be in some pain trying to rush the passer with Mr. Lesnar. Now, the problem with this is he's not showing up on the depth chart. So I don't know how to get him on the depth chart when we want to play him. So let's go to the depth chart, because I want him to be our starting left end for today's episode, because we got to give him a fair shake. Brock Lesnar. Brock should be here at some point. He's not on here. Is he on the D-tackle screen? Okay, he's on the D-tackle screen. So we can put him into rotation as a D-tackle. Does that make him a player here? No, it doesn't. Well, I don't know how to make him a starter if he's not going to show up on the thing. The only thing I can think of is to cut one of our defensive ends, and then he'll show up. I don't know how to make him a starter on the ends. He's not a starter anywhere except for a D-tackle. So maybe that's how we get him on the field. I have him as a defensive end, but maybe that's how we get him on the field, is he's a D-tackle. I don't know. We're going to have him as a rush D-tackle. Whatever. It's not going to go well. He's going to get destroyed. But we're taking on the Saints today. We are hopefully going to have a better game than the Cowboys did in real life. I mentioned that at the beginning of the episode. But I doubt it. I really do doubt it. It's not going to go well. I'm choking at the thought of it. This is not going to go well at all. We're going to get beaten down by the Saints, probably similar to how they got beaten down in real life. I guess the only thing left to do is actually go play the game and find out. All right, here we are at home in Jerry's world, and it's time to hopefully beat the Saints. This is not going to go very well, is it? Although maybe the Saints are different in Madden than they are in real life, because in real life they seem like they're the best offense in all of football. And here comes Jamarcus Russell. Why am I doing this to myself? Okay, Jamarcus Russell running onto the field. Yeah, that's the game that he had last episode. Those 4 picks are kind of brutal, but a lot of them weren't my fault. They were just the fact that he's not accurate. And maybe a way to get around him not being so accurate is to run the football, because that was kind of successful in the game last week with Austin Eckler and Zeke Elliott and all those boys. I mean, 64 yards on 10 carries isn't horrible for the offense. I mean, I kind of went away from it. If we would have kept going with it, maybe it would have worked. Now, we are playing against some very talented defensive players like Chase Young, Pete Werner, Demario Davis, but Austin Eckler's got some room, and if freaking Calvin Ridley would have blocked there, I could have had even more space. And I think one of the main goals that I learned, or the main things that I learned about in that last episode with Jamarcus Russell, is to not throw the deep ball. Even though he does have a pretty decent arm, we're going to throw little checkdowns and stuff that is easy enough for him to throw, so that we don't have to stress him out too much with his arm and his inaccuracies. Oh, look at that change of direction from Austin Eckler. Chase Young barrels him to the ground, but he does get the first down. Okay, this is a pretty good drive so far. I'm liking the way that we're moving. We're being pretty efficient. And I'm going to go underneath here. Again to Slant Man. Michael Thomas with the catch. He's got first 2 catches of the day. I don't think I used him that much. I think I threw it to him a couple times last episode, but I don't think I used him as much as I probably should have. And N'Keal Harry, you guys remember, he's getting the start over Mercedes Lewis as Calvin Ridley drops that one. He's getting the start over Mercedes Lewis because in the last episode, he actually had a pretty decent showing in the time that he was out in the field. So we're going to give N'Keal Harry, of all people, the starting tight end, a chance. And I'm going to have to go underneath, but it's sack. It's Brian Bresee with the sack on Jamarcus Russell, and we're going to have to try to get this ball out of the hands really quickly here with a screen. If I get the right blocks, this could be a first down. But there's a big emphasis on if I can get the right blocks, and I think I might have. I got decent blocks. I got up to the 15-yard line, not too bad. Do we kick the field goal here, or do we get aggressive? I think we get a little aggressive here. Might not be the smartest thing to do, but I'm going to get aggressive. And I'm going to call the same play that I called earlier, but this time Jerry Jeudy's running it and not Calvin Ridley. So maybe this time he'll hold on to the football. And Jeudy will get a first down and a couple extra yards too, up to the 7. And the Cowboys are moving the offense. Jamarcus Russell is actually producing yards at a significant mark right now. And I'm going to go underneath. Little short catch. Michael Thomas got hit immediately. He's actually hurt, I think. I threw a literal hospital ball to Michael Thomas. And now he's probably done for the game, because that was a pretty hard hit. And Austin Eckler squeezes through. Down to the 3. It's 3rd and goal. And a torn labrum. Yep. Sorry, Mike. Did not mean to get you injured for 4 weeks. My bad. But now we get to see probably a little bit more. I don't even know who would come in. Probably Elijah Moore, I think. But that's a touchdown pass to Ezekiel Elliott, of all people. And the Cowboys are actually on the board first. Jamarcus Russell with his 2nd passing touchdown in the NFL since whenever the last time he threw it, back in like 2010 or whatever it was. But that was actually a really good drive. Like, we weren't going against the strengths of Jamarcus Russell. The strengths of Jamarcus Russell. I was utilizing them. I was throwing short. We were running decently. We were running decently with Austin Eckler. And then when we got to the end zone, or got to the red zone, we threw it to Zeke, because I didn't really trust anything else, and it worked. So we lead 7-0. And where is Brock? Brock's not out here on the first play. Okay. Hopefully he does get out there. I did switch him to rush D tackle. You guys saw that, so he should be there. Derek Carr will do a play action and throw it, and he's going to get out of bounds. This is not college football. That probably is a completed catch in college football. And here he is, Brock Lesnar onto the field for the first time. Okay, well, you know we got to use him. Let's see how he can get through this defensive line of the Saints. Oh, Brock's struggling already. Ooh, just out of the reach of the interception. I could have had that, too. I could have had that. Oh, okay, so Brock got out there for one play, did nothing, and then is back out on the bench. Fantastic interception! It is! Eric Kendricks just stood right in front of it. What is Derek Carr doing? He threw it literally right to Eric Kendricks. I don't know what this celebration is either. It's kind of like a locked animation or something. There we go. I don't know what Eric Kendricks is, or what Derek Carr is thinking here. Eric Kendricks literally just backed up into the zone. Like, this is completely Derek's fault. He's got 2 guys running right at each other, so that's already a mistake from the Saints offense. And then Eric Kendricks, all he does is back up and move a little bit to his right. That's all he does. And then it's an interception. I mean, Derek Carr couldn't have worse vision. It feels like he's the Jamarcus Russell, and we've got the Derek Carr right now. That was a crazy throw. Unbelievably stupid from Derek Carr. And it gives us a turnover and massive momentum as we are quickly approaching the end of the first quarter here. Can I get the football to anybody deep? I don't know if I want to risk it. I don't really want to risk it for that biscuit. Although Austin Eckler is open. That was not an accurate ball, but it is a catch for a first down. Good job, Eckler. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Just like that, we finish up the first quarter. The Madden games do go a lot quicker than the college football games, which is kind of weird, actually. You would think that it'd be the opposite since college football is a lot faster, but I don't know. It just feels, that's my feelings on it. I'm going to hit this quickly to Elijah Moore. Dropped it. If that was a better quarterback, it probably is a catch. That's just not the luxury that we have. And I think this might be our first time hitting N'Keal Harry today. I'm going to look for him underneath. He's not open. Oh, he got stuck. And I got hit on the throw. N'Keal Harry got squished in between a bunch of different people and never even got into his route. Which isn't his fault. It's the game mechanics being horrible. But now it puts us in a horrible situation in its own right. Jerry Jeudy makes a man miss! And he gets us the first down, Jerry Jeudy. Let's go, big dog. Oh, that was for sure. That was for sure a 4th down attempt that we were going to have. But Jerry Jeudy with the making a man miss with the juke move. Oh, man. Eckler can't go anywhere. Jerry Jeudy abdominal strain. Get back in here, big dog. Get back in here. We already lost Michael Thomas. We're not losing another receiver. Let me snap this football again. I got nothing. Nope. Nobody got open. And the guy that I was looking at, what do you know? He got bumped on his own route and got stuck. 3rd and 16. Fire that into N'Keal Harry. He's going to get us up to the 26. 4th and 9. I think this time we do take the field goal. Who's our kicker again? I forget. I forget who our kicker is, but hopefully I can drill this. Oh, it's a little wobbly, but it will go through. 10-0, we lead against the Saints. Remember, if we win this game, we earn ourselves... Oh, it's Mason Crosby. That's right. If we win this game, we earn ourselves $5 million to the budget at the end of the season. So that'll be a really big incentive. I know it's only $5 million, but that's a $5 million that we wouldn't have had regardless. And Brock's back out there. Okay. Anytime Brock Lesnar is out on the field, I will use him so that we can see how good he is or not good he is. Oh my God, it might be a one-play touchdown. Devin Bush is brought down. Jamal Adams is broken. Oh my God, tackle him. Juwan Johnson with a huge play, and I will go instant replay so you guys can see Brock a little bit closer because I know you didn't really get to see him with all his gear and stuff. So this is the man himself, the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. This is what he looks like. He did wear I didn't just make him number 69 for the lulz. He actually did wear number 69 when he was trying out for the Vikings. So it's not, I didn't do it just for fun. And there he is. Brock Lesnar is in the NFL again on the Dallas Cowboys. What am I doing? What is this? Why is Brock Lesnar playing for the Dallas Cowboys? What kind of weird alternate universe have I jumped into? Oh my God, this is out of control. All right, whatever. We keep moving. Lesnar's back out on the bench. Remember, he doesn't have great stamina. He is very old, so he's gonna be coming out a lot of times. Especially because I only put him in at rush D tackle and nothing else. Probably should have stubbed him in at full-time D tackle. That might have been a little smarter. Maybe I could do that. You know what? I will do that. Let's go to the coaching. Let's just make him a full-time D tackle. Just so we can get on the field more often. So Brock, forget about Linval Joseph. Forget about Grady Jarrett. He's the #1 player on this team. It's his episode. And there he is. Let's go, baby. All right. Brock Lesnar should be out on the field a little bit more consistently now. They motion Alvin Kamara. Come on, Brock. Get there. I know you don't got a lot of speed, Brock. Okay. Gilmore doesn't make the tackle. Nobody can. Come on, bring this man down. Thank you. I feel like he would have broke another tackle if he didn't jump over somebody. Ooh, this could be an Alvin Kamara run. It feels like it. I'm going to pinch the linebackers, and I'm going to pinch everybody. Get to him. Blitz. Blitz heavy. And it is. Oh, Brock was actually in the backfield. It was Justin Houston, who got the sack. But Brock was actually in the backfield for an attempted sack. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty promising. 2-minute warning will come. I can't believe I got Brock Lesnar. I've got Brock Lesnar and Jamarcus Russell on the same team. What is this? Okay. Brock, you got to win your one-on-ones. You're going up against the right guard. I think you can beat him. You don't have great power moves. You don't have great finesse moves. You don't got great block shedding. But I believe. You're the beast incarnate. You're a Hall of Famer. Let's get the job done. He's not going to do it, and the corners can't get the job done either. It's a huge touchdown, or a huge first down, and the Saints are moving. It's Rashid Shaheed. I feel like I should bring a blitz again. Oh, I didn't get it in time. Come on, Brock. He's getting double T. Why are you double T? I was pressing the jump button to get an interception. That was an easy interception. Why are you double teaming Brock Lesnar? He's a 47-year-old former try-on for the Minnesota Vikings. Why are you trying to double team him? But the Saints do get on the board, which was always going to be inevitable. I mean, especially with these sliders pumped up to 75 for everybody, or for the CPU. It was always going to be inevitable. They do make it a 3-point game, but crucially, it is a 3-point game and not a tie game. That field goal is going to end up being pretty big, I think. And with 1:15 to go in the half, we need to score, because I think they get the ball? I think they get the ball. Oh, Kadarius Toney's got moved. No! The kicker brought me down! Kadarius Toney had space. I saw daylight. Okay. Calvin Ridley's probably our guy here. The middle of the field is probably the most likely to be open, and it is. And it's Calvin Ridley. Get around Demario Davis. He can't do it. 1 minute to go. Run some hurry up. Get these boys moving. Who's running that route? N'Keal Harry's running that route. You know what, Jamarcus? We're taking off. Oh, God, Jamarcus, don't do that ever again. First timeout called. 47 seconds. We're going to run some escape. And I need to escape with a pina colada because I am terrified. Throw on the run. Oh, my God, that probably would have worked, but he got bumped. I've been saying that a lot this episode. My players are getting bumped. Seems like it's a pretty prevalent thing, don't you think? All right, we're going to hand this off to Austin Eckler. That's a wide open running lane right there. I feel like we have to get it, and we do. Barely, but we did get it. Our second timeout's used, but that gives us a fresh set of downs to play with to try to get up the field. And Elijah Moore is press coverage, but that safety, what the heck? I don't know what that camera movement was. Elijah Moore won. Oh, my God, Jamarcus, get him the football. No, the corner, no. You got to be kidding me. Jamarcus. Why did I give you all this throw power if you can't hit the receivers down the field? Come on, Jamarcus. Okay, so that didn't work. Oh, my God. I know that's not a deep route, but it is a crazy catch from Jerry Jeudy. I don't want to use my final timeout here. Let's go. Oh, God, that took a lot of time off the clock. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Calvin. Calvin. Oh, my God. Calvin Ridley touchdown. Let's go. This is going amazingly. I can smell that $5 million. Oh, it's happening. And Jamarcus Russell's playing pretty well, I might add. He hasn't, I mean, once we started to figure out, we put it in our brain to actually play to the strengths of our quarterback. Who would have thought? Jamarcus Russell's actually not playing horribly today. Now, we can't really throw the football down the field accurately, which is going to be a problem if teams start to figure us out, but that's for future Juice to figure out. Present Juice is having a good old time. And Brock Lesnar can't shed a single block. They'll hand it off to Alvin Kamara and run out the quarter. Halftime has arrived. It's 17-7 Cowboys lead. That's why I was saying last episode that if we didn't throw even with those 4 picks that we threw with Jamarcus, towards the end of the game, we were in a position to win that one. We could have had $5 million already. This could have been our $10 million game. But instead, we're still searching for that first $5 million. And it still may not come. The Saints, I'm talking about getting this $5 million like it's already here. The Saints could come back and win this game very easily. It's possible. Have you seen the defense? It's very possible the Saints come back and win this one. So he's got to keep playing good. I want Derek Carr to throw more interceptions like he did. Just throw them straight to our guys. That was really helpful. Oh, it's a screen. Get out there, Brock. No, Brock got confused. Oh, God. Brock's got no awareness. He didn't know where the football was. He turned his head. It was gone. He turned over here. It was gone. Oh, God, Brock. I love you, buddy. But you're struggling. Maybe there's a reason the Vikings didn't sign you to the roster. Fun fact. If you go play Madden 2005 and they got a delayed game because of their motion, that's crazy. If you go play Madden 2005, the one with Ray Lewis on the cover, you go to the Minnesota Vikings. He's on that game. He's on the roster. So, I think. I'm pretty sure he is. Maybe there was like a update where he was in it. I don't know. I feel like he was in the game. They put him on the team. Or maybe I created him. I don't remember. I feel like he was in the game. I have a memory of him being in the game. So I don't know if that's true or if I just made him for some reason and put him on the team. I don't remember. That could have been what I did. I was kind of a weird kid when I was younger. So I was a weird kid. I'm still a weird kid, to be honest with you. Oh, Alvin Kamara in the backfield. But I could be wrong, but I think Brock Lesnar's in that game on the Minnesota Vikings. So somebody fact check that for me. All right, Alvin Kamara gets the first down for the Saints. Not looking good, but Brock actually won a battle. Brock Lesnar! He actually won. I don't know if he was the official guy that got the tackle there, but Brock actually won a offensive line, defensive line matchup right there. He actually won off the block there. That was kind of awesome, Brock. I guess a blind squirrel does get a nut every once in a while, because that was pretty awesome. I wish you could, like, now this is like space age technology, what I'm talking about here, but I wish you could, like, import a head from different games and put that into the game that you're playing. So, oh my God, it's wide open, Juwan Johnson. So, like, if I could take a Brock Lesnar head from, like, a WWE 2K game and import that into Madden, and it would just be his head onto whatever body. Actually, I wish I could just take the whole body. Just take the whole player model. and import it into a different game. That would be awesome. So like you could take LeBron James from a 2K game, whatever LeBron era you want, and put him into like Madden or put him into WWE 2K or whatever you want. Oh, great diving flexion there. I feel like that'd be so awesome, but obviously that's never going to happen. That's way too complicated. There's too many files, too many things you have to have complement each other and work with each other. That would never happen. So, but that's just a crazy little dream that I have. Unbelievable touchdown though. Juwan Johnson is murdering my soul with a steak knife. He is killing me. Derek Carr is having a day, feasting on the blood of my enemies. It is now 14-17. Okay. I'm really happy we got that field goal now, because they could just be tying this game back up every time. But we're already deep into this third quarter here. I think I might want to turn the chew clock on and just try to chip away at this game. Chip. Elijah Moore will get brought down to 31. I think that might not be a bad idea. You know what? Jamarcus Russell, he's not losing us this game. If we lose this game, it's going to be because our defense sucks, not because Jamarcus Russell does. So we're going to turn chew clock on, and we're going to just knock some of this time off. Hopefully the Saints don't get any more time. That's a decent run from Eckler. I'll take that. Jamarcus is hyped, as he would be, because he doesn't have to do anything, just hand the ball off. Although he could find that pretty tough to do if he's Jamarcus Russell. And unfortunately, Chase Young got there to shut me down. That was a really open hole too. And Austin Eckler really doesn't have the burst that he used to. There's a reason he's on this team. 3rd and 2. I'm going to hand this off to Eckler one more time, and he's going to get the first down. Eckler, good job, big dog. Huge. Huge, 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 huge. And this should be the final play. Returning from injury is Jerry Jeudy. Welcome back, Jerry. I don't know how long you've been out. That could be an old graphic that just popped up for some. Chase Young, he's been hitting hard today. That should be the end of the third quarter here. I'm not snapping it. End of 3 quarters. We lead by 3 over the Saints. This has already gone better than how the Cowboys game went in real life against the Saints. So maybe, just maybe, we can hold out for the victory. It's not a guarantee by any means, but it is possible. Let's see if we can do it. Handoff. I need a block. My throat's clogging up because I'm so upset. I need a block. Hold one block for me, please. I know you're not great. You just got to hold a block for me. It's your job. I'm going to go out here. That's a bad throw from Jamarcus. And it's going to be 4th and 6. Do we punt this? I think we have to punt the ball back. I can't risk not getting the first down and then having the Saints just score instantly on me. They may still score instantly on me, but at least they have to go a little bit further down the field. And that's a big boom tech, but he didn't fumble the football. He did get flattened, though. All right, so the offense didn't really do enough of what I was hoping for. I was hoping we'd take more time off the clock than that, but we did not do such things. Maybe we can do something else. Tre'Davious White, good tackle on Alvin Kamara. Keeping him in bounds makes that clock keep going. I would really love another Derek Carr interception. That would make me so happy. It'd make me the happiest little boy in all of the town. As long as they don't throw it to Juwan Johnson. Oh my God, Eric Hendricks, it was off your hands. It was off your hands, big dog. Oh, so close. Oh my God, 3rd and 5. Think of the story if Brock Lesnar's the reason why they punt the football back. A sack here from Brock would be fantastic, but it's not going to be a sack from Brock Lesnar. It'll be a sack from, who is that? It's Leonard Floyd with a sack on Derek Carr. Oh my God, they're punting the football back. A 3 and out for the Saints. This game has gone so well right now. This has gone way better than I could have ever asked for. I mean, it's absolutely insane. Now we just got to chip away even more. Chip. But this Saints defensive line has really stuffed the run today. Eckler breaks the tackle. Austin Eckler, immediate first down. Really good start. That's how you set the tone of a drive right there. Good job, Eckler. And that takes a lot of time off the clock. Expertly done by Austin Eckler. But it's not going to happen twice in a row, will it? Oh, Eckler bouncing around, and he's down at the 35. That's okay. That is totally, totally fine. Because we already taken this down close to the 2-minute warning here. I'm looking at N'Keal Harry or Eckler. I'm going to go Eckler. Eckler's getting a lot of usage today. He didn't get a lot of usage last episode, but he is going to get a lot of usage today. And I'm not snapping this. This is 2-minute warning territory right here. Oh my God, we are 2 minutes away from getting $5 million for our first win. And if you're not familiar with why I keep saying we get $5 million for our first win, go back and watch the first episode, because I talk about all of the different scenarios in which we can earn money, extra money, to help this team in the offseason get a little bit better. So there goes the first timeout for the Saints. 71 yards on 15 carries. Eckler has really, really done well, and he's got a couple catches as well. So we've been using Austin Eckler a whole heck of a lot. We might as well use one of our better offensive weapons. It just makes sense. He's going to get shut down there for only a gain of 1. It looked like there was going to be a bigger opening, but I guess not. 2 timeouts have been used by the Saints. 1 more remains. If we can get a first down, that could be the end of this one. Eckler will not get it on that one. He'll get a yard. But all 3 timeouts have been used. I would really like a touchdown here to make it a 10-point game. A 6-point game makes me real nervous. Oh, it's going to be caught by Elijah Moore. He stays on his feet. Oh my God, what happened? No. Why did I call a timeout? I must have hit the button in my panic. Oh no, it was an injury timeout. Who is that? Number 80? Who's number 80? I forget. I don't know the names or the numbers of my players. Just that they want me to go for it on 4th and 1. I respect it. I respect the cojones. So who's not out there that should be? Elijah Moore. So now Juju gets the shot. This is crazy. This is insanity. Jamarcus Russell. Do it, Jamarcus! Do it for your mama! Jamarcus Russell has probably given the Cowboys the win. Of all people. Jamarcus Russell. This is the craziest thing I've ever done. Oh my God. He didn't move very quick at all, but he did move quick enough. And the boys are up by 10 with 1:39 to go, and Saints have no timeouts remaining. I did not trust Jamarcus to throw that football at all, and it is Elijah Moore who ruptured his disc. What? His disc is what I wanted to say. So we've lost now Michael Thomas for a torn labrum. He's going to be out for a while, 4 weeks, I think. And now we've lost Elijah Moore to a ruptured disc. So maybe the next episode's going to be a receiver, because it looks like we're going to need one. All right, Brock Lesnar, you got 1:35 to keep the Saints out of the end zone. Let's do this, Brock. They're going to go underneath to Shaheed. He's going to get brought down, 1:30. They got no timeouts. They got to run some hurry up. We're ready for this. We're prepared. We have stamina. Lesnar, please win. Interception. End it. It's Tre'Davious White. Interception. That's going to be the ball game. The Dallas Cowboys will win their first game of the year, and it will earn us our first $5 million in the series. What a moment. Oh, I couldn't have drew it up any better. I could not have drawn it up any better. The Dallas Cowboys will earn themselves $5 million extra to what their salary or their cap room would have already been. Ooh, baby. And Jamarcus Russell, I think, has earned himself the starting job for a couple of more weeks. I think he's earned himself the starting job. And I think Brock Lesnar has earned himself a spot on this team as well. Good old Brocky Brock. The big dog. And that is going to be the game. We're going to beat the Saints 24-14 and win this one. Our first win of the season. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay. Let's go. Huge win. 2 massive interceptions. The first one I can't explain at all. I mean, Derek Carr just threw that literally to Eric Kendricks. The second one is a little bit more understandable that he threw it. I mean, he was trying to push the football down the field. He didn't throw it great, and he just threw it right into Tre'Davious White's territory. But, I mean, freaking Juwan Johnson was murdering me. Crazy. But Jamarcus Russell, 142 yards, 65% completion percentage, and 2 touchdowns with no picks. I like that a lot. Derek Carr struggled a little bit. How did Juwan Johnson do? Because he was destroying me. He had 3 catches for 95 yards. It felt like he got the ball way more than that. But we had Jerry Jeudy get some catches. Eckler got a couple catches. Ridley. Thomas was probably going to feature a little bit more heavily, but he got hurt. And then defensively, we got to see Brock, baby. We got to see big old Brock Lesnar. How many did he have? He had 3 tackles, He had 3 tackles, he had a tackle for loss, and he did get credit for half of that sack. Brock Lesnar has arrived in the NFL, baby. That is a really awesome first game, and it seems, I think he's earned himself a spot on this squad for at least right now. Brock Lesnar, welcome to the team. What a game. And we get ourselves $5 million to add to the budget. Now, I will wait to add all the money until the off season when it actually does matter. So you won't see a tick in the financial budget or anything like that until the end of the season. Unfortunately, we do have 2 new injuries, which are going to be Michael Thomas and Elijah Moore. Thomas is out for 4 weeks, which we knew. That's what a torn labrum is in Madden. And then a ruptured disc is 7 weeks for both of these guys. So I think next episode we're going to need a wide receiver. Whether you guys want to suggest one or whether I put one in the game anyway, we're going to need a wide receiver because our receiving core is now a little bit more thin. And we're taking on Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, and the Ravens. Ugh. Ooh, that's kind of ugly. I don't like that at all. Okay, what an episode. We had the debut. The debut of Brock Lesnar. And we get our first win. We earn our first $5 million to add to the offseason cap room. And I couldn't be happier, man. I'm living on top of the world, baby. Next episode, we will add another player to the team. And whether it's a suggestion from you guys or a suggestion that I bring in, somebody new is going to be on the squad, and we'll go over them in the next episode. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.